weren't doing it.
Banana!
But, motherfucker.
Last time on Dungeons and Dragons. In the capital of the Radiant Empire, Stein had just discovered that he had been, what's the word? Impeached from his presidency by a Congress vote.
NPCs.
And vowed to take revenge on, I forget his name, the main guy. Starts with an F, I think? Vondel. On Congressman Vondel for leading the act. Seeking his revenge, Stein rounded up Lee, Elda, Marlowe, and as a weapon, Rezi, to kill Vondel in his... Vondel or Fondel? Fondel in his sleep.
Still Vondel.
Yeah.
Fondel in his sleep. Okay, whatever. To kill Vondel in his sleep. Was that Vondel was the Goliath?
Vondel was actually a different guy. The Goliath was the easiest one to go for, named Fawn.
That's where they got stopped, though, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me, because I only, I listened to the recap, but... Not the recap, the session. Anyway, last time on Dungeons and Dragons. At the same time, on the other side of the world... Not that they know. On the other side of the world, the Dorvai clan, in the year Valens 141... 14 Moon 35, led by Drithus, was living another peaceful day in the Gosh Desert by the Remoraz oasis, when suddenly the oasis started spinning and draining. Clearly an act by the Koresh. Mungo, Hazish, and Drithus leapt in order to discover the origin of this mysterious draining. At the same time, what was it, like a drainage ditch that they were in?
Yeah.
Same thing happened
actually,
in the drainage ditch.
They had made it up to the mansion.
Drainage ditch.
Alright, drainage.
In the drainage ditch.
Maybe it was a sewer, an outdoor sewer.
Falling through a portal at the bottom of this pit. Stein, was Elda with them? Or was it just Stein and Lee and Mungo, Hazish, and Drithus found themselves in an otherworldly plane. After... Whoa, watch it, buddy. After a little exploration, they found a strange creature known as, I forget, Gadget something.
None of you tried to even identify it.
Quizit.
Oh, Quizit, yes, sorry.
What do you mean? We
I
met
thought you were talking about the big worm creature.
I asked if I knew anything about it, and you said roll nature, and I rolled nature, and you were like, yeah, you know, it's probably similar to the sand sharks back home.
Yeah, you didn't roll high enough. Alright, you tried. Okay.
I may not have actually rolled at all.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, though. Go ahead.
No, I'm interrupting myself. We fought a sandworm, too.
Well, you're still fighting it.
Yeah, Lee got eaten. He's probably dead.
One quick thing. You guys had tried... Remember, there was one wormhole still open at the top of this large hill.
And when we ran up the hill...
The hill got smaller.
And when I tried running backwards up the hill, you were like, are you actually doing it? And I said no.
Yeah.
Probably should have done it.
Up to you.
We'll find out.
But where we're actually picking up is right in the heat of battle between you and this huge worm creature. What?
Grease the Greater is the worm too big and moving around too much.
It's really big, it moves around a lot, and it's just one target, so we really don't need to. But as of right now, and we were up to... Let's see.
It's my turn.
It was Stein's turn. I just want to write it all out here. After Stein went Hazish. I don't know who that is.
What was the letter?
H. But I already wrote Hazish.
Well, Horton's not with us.
Then is Franklin, a.k.a. Drithus. Followed by Lee. Then Rich as Mungo. Then the monster.
No.
And I believe that accounts for everybody. Stein, Hazish, Drithus, Lee, Mungo. Quizit was not fighting. Okay. Followed by the monster. And where we had last left off, both Mungo and Lee Cheng were inside the belly of the beast.
Not for
Just
long.
how I planned it.
Let me just transfer over Lee Cheng's hit points.
-3.
Did I mention he was unconscious?
No.
No,
Okay,
you didn't.
then he's not unconscious yet. And Nikki, before you begin your turn,
You should know.
you can now begin your turn. Any powers that you had spent previously are still expended.
Unless you have something that lets you expend them.
$36 to Will.
You're just running up and hitting it?
Yeah.
36 to will hit. Sweet. Ah!
I have to do math.
Sixes, but 1d8s. We said our claws are 1d8s, not 1d6s.
Sure.
He said that.
What?
Our claws are 1d8s, not 1d6s, right? If you attack with your claws. Well, I have that. So it just keeps getting better.
It's gonna be 60, and I'm going directly for its stomach.
Okay. Very nice.
And it has fire damage. And I'm shifting 3 squares.
So, like, get in front of it? Is that, like, before your move?
No, that's, the effect is I shift 3 squares.
Okay. Are you shifting in a way that is relevant?
No, not really.
Okay. You cut into it. You actually cut a nice gash into it. Not enough to, like, reach in and start, like, fishing around, but you have cut him.
You also take a penalty to attack rolls by 3.
I'm gonna roll
Really?
perception.
Yeah, so my next turn.
Okay. Let me write that on here. What are you rolling for?
25 perception. Do I see daylight coming from
Not
outside
from
to the inside? No.
Not enough damage yet.
Did I see a bulge in the stomach lining or anything?
Nothing.
Nothing.
So
So I do have dark vision.
I'm gonna say still nothing.
Okay.
You know, there's a lot of like flaps and folds and muscles clenching.
Okay, just make
And
sure.
it's just kind of small cut.
Is yelling and screaming a free action?
Yeah.
Can I say that I did it on my last turn, which was like right before we ended last time?
You can do it right now. You know, it's free action.
I'm gonna yell and scream at Hazish.
Okay.
Hazish, you know that incredibly powerful enchantment that we discussed last time?
What accent did I have for him? Was he Indian?
What?
What are you talking about?
Boo? Boo? Boo?
Or was he Jamaican?
No, we were all... He was just an old man.
Yes, I remember the enchantment.
You should do it now!
Okay, I'll do it on my
your turn.
Because it is my turn. Ha ha ha! It won't affect our friends inside the creature. But okay. Whatever. So he uses his turn, he waves his hands around, and he was in a form of a treant, if I remember
I
correctly.
don't remember, but that sounds
Correct.
right.
He waves his branches in the air, and a magical little vortex around ignites as a spark of raining fire. More like a glowing ember. And everybody that's outside the creature, so everybody other than Lee and Mungo, you're going to be dealing plus 10 fire damage with each hit. And that's until the end of the encounter.
Cool.
And he will then like move back a bit. Because he tried to attack it the first time and it didn't work out. And after Hazish goes Dreythus.
Wonderful. Okay, let's see.
Did you yell anything?
My minor...
I whispered into my ring to Lee. Make sure you heal yourself, buddy. We'll get you out.
You don't hear a response.
have a minor gap in the armor.
You would
I
have to speak
choose an
into the
enemy
ring.
within 5 squares and I gain +2 power bonus to attack rolls against that enemy until the end of the encounter, so the sandworm. Is rolling... am I close enough to it that I can just attack it, or do I have to move and attack?
You don't have to.
Okay, can I... Would be rolling nature be free?
Yeah.
Phenomenally. $31.
And you're just trying to identify what it is?
What it is, maybe how much health it has, if that's not, insight.
Okay. So you have identified this creature to be a fabled Remoraz.
Remoraz.
They are notorious for swallowing their prey whole.
Mm-hmm.
They are incredibly powerful at digesting.
Oh,
although
shit.
they do not like to keep prey inside them that's causing them amounts of damage.
You don't say.
Yeah. So they would regurgitate a creature that was dealing them damage from within. But they digest very quickly, so it is very, very dangerous.
Okay.
Let's see if you know anything else. They can actually be trained.
They can be trained.
They're trained typically by frost giants to be used as guardians. So you'd have to be big and respectable.
As my free action, as another free action, since yelling and screaming is a free action apparently, I'll ask, Hazish, can you transform again?
Yes.
A frost giant?
No.
Why not?
Why do you ask?
Why not?
Because I have to be trained in certain forms and take the abilities at certain
For
levels.
some reason I know that this thing would obey you if you were a frost giant.
No, just that they could be trained by it.
Oh, they're normally trained by frost. How big is this tree ant that he is?
It's a large creature, so 12 feet.
But this thing is like dozens and dozens of feet long, probably.
You don't even see his whole body sticking out of the ground.
Okay.
Is the sound it makes.
Alright.
I also like the idea of its fins on the back of its neck making a rattling noise like a rattlesnake.
I have a lot of weird stuff, and I'm not familiar with what it is.
Alright.
I'm gonna use ghost sound as my standard. I cause a sound as quiet as a whisper or as loud as a yelling or fighting creature to emanate from the target. You can produce non-vocal sounds such as the ringing of a sword, blow, jingling armor, or scraping stone. And if I whisper, it's not important because I'm not gonna whisper. I'm gonna roll bluff because I wanna imitate an older, more powerful, and more commanding whatever the hell this thing is. If you want me to roll bluff. If I have to roll bluff to do that. But I'm imitating a sound. You just told me that I know what sound it makes. I'm gonna do that sound.
Okay. I mean, you know what sound it's making, but speaking the language is different.
This is why do you want me to roll bluff?
You can roll for bluff.
What does this thing speak?
It's 29.
It speaks Remoraz, doesn't have a language.
29 bluff. And I'm gonna, whatever
noise it made, you're gonna repeat it?
Yeah. But maybe a little different. Whatever the bluff roll determines.
Okay. As soon as you make the
God
noise,
bless
you.
Mm-hmm.
At first it was like gonna engage Stein. You could see it like getting ready as it was defending itself a bit. And as soon as you say it, it slurks its head up and looks at you.
Oh no, I can make this come from wherever I want.
Oh, where did you make it come from?
Behind it.
Okay. It has turned to look.
It's range 10.
It has turned to look 50 feet away.
Good. And, I also have another minor that I want to do.
Nikki grows impatient with your wait time.
Yeah, you can...
I have a question.
You can go...
If I do a shadow jack, which is I attack it and then become part of its shadow, would that get me out of its stomach?
What kind of weapon do you use?
A shadow blade.
One-handed?
Yes. I think.
Could you attack it and become part of its shadow? I'm gonna say if you were gonna do that, you would end up outside the creature.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could.
Okay.
Like you couldn't be the shadow and be moving around inside it, you know what I mean?
Rich, give me some paper. Thank you. I don't know why I've never thought of doing this before, but all the weird modifiers I get during a battle...
Is your turn
I'm
over?
just gonna write it down, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no, I haven't used my move. I'll move away.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Next up goes Lee.
Oh, wait, actually, no, I do have a question. If I move, like, while he's turned around behind him, does that count as being hidden? Is it stealth?
No.
Then I don't know how I would stealth in the middle of nowhere.
It's tough to do it in the middle of battle. Although you could make a stealth check and try that, but you'd have to roll very high to disappear in the middle of battle.
Now it's a D&D mic.
And after Lee Cheng goes Mungo.
Did he heal himself?
You could take 20 damage. You don't know. He's just inside the creature. You have no idea.
Lee?
There's no response.
Well, for taking the damage, I will do an immediate reaction. So I take damage. So I do the gloaming call, which is my move action, which I conjure 4 different gloamings in unoccupied square, burst 10.
Oh, this thing is dazed, by the way. Because I used this attack, it's marked off, and this is the only thing we fought.
And it's save
And
ends,
it
right?
miss it until the end of the next turn, of my next turn. And I just went, so never mind.
So I will conjure these 4 gloamings around, and then upon taking the damage, I can teleport to them.
Ah, so you're teleporting out of the creature?
Yes. So I will have one be like outside of its stomach, where I know I came, where it attacked me from. I will do one above its head.
Okay, so which one are you dropping out of?
I will. I'll go to its head.
So you're going to teleport pretty much on top of its head?
On top of its head.
You're there. You guys had seen Mungo get swallowed whole.
Mm-hmm.
And he then, in a, what is it? It's a sphere? Like, can you narrate that?
They are swirling from pre-existing shadows. There are 4 kind of shadow silhouettes that appear in a burst 10 outside of the worm.
Are they shadow silhouettes of you?
Of me.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
And then one of them dissipates and I take the form above the worm's head. And then hit it with 37 to AC.
That'll hit.
Mungo, this is why you're my favorite assassin.
I don't know if it makes a difference for you, but you can also give yourself combat advantage for that.
Maybe I will.
I don't know if it matters.
I do 35 damage. And I shift into the target's shadow.
So you're now like insubstantial?
So while I'm there, I'm insubstantial, and I move with the target as not part of my move action, and it does not provoke opportunity attacks.
That's cool. So you guys just see this little shadow silhouette of Mungo floating around.
And any attack at me hits the target instead.
Alright.
And I'll explode one of my shards on him.
How much does that do?
That does 6, I believe. Well, it's a D8, but I just did it for 6.
Very nice.
Oh, sorry. It's 9. It's plus 3. Sorry.
And after Mungo
He's bloodied.
goes the monster. Oh, he is bloodied, actually. That
Hey.
that last 3 was just enough to bloody him.
Good.
Very nice.
I'm gonna lick the blood off his face.
He has turned around, and he starts to move slowly towards where he heard the voice coming from. And upon realizing that there is nothing there, he charges back, pretty much tearing up the path, heading directly towards you. In this trample, as the move is described.
I have an immediate interrupt,
Okay.
but let's hear what you gotta say first.
Well, first it will be hitting either Stein or the insubstantial Mungo. So, first one will be against Stein versus Reflex, plus 24, 30. Oh, is that a 4 or a 9? Yeah. Okay. I don't know what that is. We'll say that's a 30.
It hits.
Okay. Next up is against Mungo, plus 24. That's a 34 to Reflex.
That will hit.
And the final one will be against Hashish. Not Hashish. Dreyfus. Yeah. So I don't know what your immediate interrupt's gonna do, but he's about to smash into you!
Oh, it's gonna be
I'm not even gonna should I just tell you what my immediate interrupt is, or
If
should
it's
I
going
find
to
out
make
if
a
it
difference.
does it hit? What is the thing?
Plus 24, so 35 to reflex.
Yeah, I'm gonna meaty erupt.
Okay.
I'm targeted by an attack. I am trained in athletics. I make an athletics check to jump with a +5 power bonus. 15 athletics. 29 to jump away.
Okay, you're able to evade.
It says I jump and move the appropriate distance. I don't know what that
It
means.
means you just get out of the way.
Okay.
As for Mungo and Stein, you are each going to take 25 damage. Well, if you're unsubstantial, you take half. He comes charging through, tearing up the earth behind him, pushes you both clear out of the way, hitting you for that damage, and attacks at Drythus, missing, because he nimbly dodges out of the way.
Where are you, on top?
I was on his head.
If I jump on top...
Well, I was on his head, now I'm in his shadow.
If I jump on top, are we flanking him? You said on top he gets combat advantage?
No, I gave it to him because he teleported up there, and it was really cool.
Oh, I probably wouldn't be able to get all the way up there.
Okay. I know I had used one action point last session, if I remember that, but I'm going to use my second one.
And I left one of my gloamings inside of the worm.
I don't know what a gloaming is.
What's one of his shadows?
My teleportation points.
Does it just last the whole time?
Yeah, it lasts till the encounter.
Yo!
Okay.
That is
pretty cool.
And I could use it anytime I take damage. I can.
This is going to be against your armor class.
My armor class?
Yes, for a 36.
Is it an opportunity attack?
It is not an opportunity attack.
Then it might hit. Yeah, I think it hits.
Take 19. And when you jumped out of the way, he, in a frantic, just swooped down with his head, picked you up, and you are in his mouth. Effectively, his jaws are trying to close down on you to swallow you.
Hold on just a sec. I gotta figure out where the calculator is on this new phone. How much damage?
19.
And I'm in its mouth, but not swallowed.
That's correct. You ran out of actions to swallow. And after the great monster goes again Stein.
Okay. Uh, 33 to reflex.
That'll hit?
Actually, since he hit me, that's a melee attack, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna use an immediate reaction. Effect, the triggering enemy takes a -2 penalty to attack rolls and saving throws. Save ends both.
You used an immediate interrupt last time, you get 1 per round. Same as opportunity attacks.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Kick his ass, Stein.
Go Stein!
Was that into the ring?
No.
What ring?
That was
they
DM.
have the rings. The rings of companionship or fellowship?
I hope it wasn't fellowship.
Why?
Because that's like, Lord of the Rings ripoff.
Yeah, no, that's why.
Is that why?
It's a joke.
See, I feel like in the beginning it could be treated as a joke, but once it's later on,
75
damn.
plus an extra 5 for Fury of Blows, so it's going to be a total of 80.
Okay.
Plus the extra 10 fire damage from the enchantment.
No, I added that in.
Oh.
Okay.
Shh. Plus the extra 10 from fire damage.
You had been knocked prone, so you would have used your move to get up and go towards it.
Sure.
Well, if you don't narrate where you were
I
attacking
I didn't know I was fucking prone. Calm down.
Okay. So
I was slitting primarily at its stomach or its esophagus.
okay. You said 80?
80.
When it had moved and charged and trampled, part of the wound went underground. Now it's a little higher, so it's tough to get the same spot.
Would you like me to roll for acrobatics?
If you're trying to be precise on that same exact spot, yeah, that would be pretty cool.
That's going to be a 30.
Okay. You have been nimbly able to jump up in a way that you're able to cut into the exact same spot. And you can actually see, the esophagus a little bit. You could see where maybe some creature had just passed You can see like the bulge a little lower now that you've opened up the esophagus.
I'm gonna go in.
You used your move and your standard already.
Would you like me to teleport inside?
Can you?
I can teleport 3 squares, yes.
As a minor?
I think it is a minor.
I think it's a move. Or you can use an action point.
I used my action point already.
Oh.
It is a move.
Okay. Then you have cut it open in a way that is accessible.
Can I cut it open and with the same acrobatics fall into it? Because I'm already up in the air.
We're going to say no. There's only so much you can do in a single turn.
I just want to fall into its esophagus is all.
You just cut it open in the process of the jump, so no.
Did you kill that Goliath? No, you didn't, did you?
No.
Alright. After Stein goes Hazish. Let's see what I could do here. Did anybody take any damage?
Yeah.
I took damage.
Is anybody
I have a
bloodied?
little bit close,
No,
but not.
I am
Nope.
close, but not yet.
Everybody's just close, but not.
I'm not.
I got 42.
I have 44.
Tell him.
Growing up out of the ground, I'll say you guys are probably close enough to each other. You're in a shadow and you're right by the esophagus. He puts one branch to the ground, and a little tree sapling quickly grows. And anybody within 2 squares of it, I'm going to say you back... no, you're close enough too. You're going to regain... you're going to gain 5 temporary hit points. And after Hazish goes Dreyfus.
Cool. So
The-
just status update.
Drag Queen.
You're not on its head
extraordinaire.
anymore?
I'm in its shadow still. I'm
And insubstantial.
insubstantial in its shadow.
I'm next to it. So we're both next to it?
I'm insubstantial. You can't flank.
You're in
with
its mouth. You know.
Oh, yeah, that's
so
right.
you're very next to it.
You're next to its teeth.
Can I shift out?
No, you cannot.
Only if you
It's
want
considered
to
a grab.
get the teeth wiggled into you further.
You can also roll perception while you're in its mouth. It doesn't have to be that high, luckily. So
21.
okay, you can actually see in the back by one of his fangs that it appears to be some kind of jewelry stuck in his tooth.
Okay.
Just a heads up. That happened.
Shiny.
Probably like a chain, like an amulet.
Can I... Oh, shit, that's weird.
He eats people, bro.
Okay.
I'm real excited for my next move.
Okay. This is a standard versus... Is it? Do I want to do that? I have a... Bloody Path lets me move my speed, and any enemy that can make an opportunity attack against me has to. But I can't just move out, right?
No.
Can I move within its mouth?
No.
Can I... am I stealth while I'm in its mouth?
No.
Sorry. I don't know why that did that.
I'm gonna say if you want to, you can try to make an acrobatics or athletics to escape said grab.
Okay.
But
Wait, am I grabbed or am I just in its mouth?
pretend you're grabbed.
Okay, so I have to, like, get out.
Yes.
I'm gonna... Gosh, that's weird. Okay.
He says in Remoraz.
Okay, so you said acrobatics or athletics to try to escape?
Yes.
Would I just be escaping the grab in its mouth, or would I be escaping the mouth?
You'd be escaping the mouth. The mouth is the grab.
Okay. But I can attack him while I'm in his mouth? If I wanted?
Yes, but he would get a chance to swallow you.
Okay, this is acrobatics to try to escape.
No.
21. Hey, I have 19 acrobatics.
You did not escape the grab.
Okay, can I use my second move to try again?
Well, it's a standard to attempt to escape the grab.
That's not a move?
No.
Okay. That's my standard? Alright, hold on.
Sometimes you can get feats that make it less, but I doubt you guys took them.
Standard. Minor that I can't use.
You could use a minor.
I can't use that minor.
Ah.
Okay. I'm gonna attack it while I'm in its mouth, then. I'm gonna attack while I'm in its mouth. This is, stunning. Oh, no. That was my standard. I'm gonna action point to use another standard.
Go for it.
This is versus armor class. Keep in mind that he gets, what was it, -2 to his attack rolls, but I get +2 to my attack rolls against it. That's high crit, so I crit.
Very
in
nice.
its mouth. All my daggers are 1d10s. Because I took Meditation of the Blade, I get +10 fire. And I have War Ring on, so when I score a crit, I deal 1 extra die of critical hit damage. So... where are my claws? I don't have my claws on here. How do I know how many times to roll?
What attack did you do? You
Oh yeah, I did an attack. Duh. Okay, it's 1 weapon plus 6 dex.
So you have 10. So you have 16 right now. Plus your 10 fire.
Plus 10 fire.
26 fire. Plus you roll an extra dice for critical damage.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds right.
So that's... oh, I have to roll that one.
Yeah.
Because that's your bonus.
So an extra 3 damage on that.
29.
Hold up. And then I have a free action. Use his power. Is he dead?
No.
I have a free action. Use his power when you score a crit. Add 2 extra dice of crit hit damage based on the weapon. If your weapon does not, blah blah blah, whatever. So 2 more. And another 4.
33.
Plus 9.
42.
42. That's gone. Wait, hold up. Is he dead?
No.
Okay, I have...
think
so that was an attack, so a standard. Now I'm going to use a minor. You must be wielding a dagger. My claws count as a dagger. And scored a crit, which I did this turn. It's another 3 weapon plus 6.
Wow.
So...
that's nice.
So, it's another 3 weapon I have to roll that,
those,
right?
yeah.
Those are d10s, so what is it at now?
You have
42.
to roll to see if you hit, right?
No, I don't.
No.
No, I don't.
That is nice.
Yes, it is. So you said 42?
So that's 48.
48.
50.
50. 57. Plus 6 for
Okay.
the dex modifier. And since that's another attack, I get another 10 fire damage, right?
73.
73.
Is he dead?
No, he is not.
Hold up.
How many? What else do you have?
This is a crazy stack.
You are out of actions.
I don't know.
It went from a 20, went from a 19 to a 70.
Yeah.
He almost beat my highest hit.
Right.
What was your highest hit?
She did 80 before.
80.
Oh, before.
Shit, I think that might be it.
I know, my highest was
All
like
right.
100 and whatever.
That
120.
ends Dreyfus's turn. Next up is Lee Cheng.
Oh, actually, I do have a question.
What's his actual hit points?
The critical
No,
opportunity.
like what's his hit points normally?
It's 3 weapon, but
It's
that actually
100.
gets the critical opportunity.
He
That
started
minor.
off with 96 damage
I know that this is annoying.
from last
The
time.
minor that I used, that I could only use when I crit. It's 3 weapon plus 6. I rolled 3 times, and then I added the 6, but I didn't add the 6 that I get from my claws normally.
I'll just add another 6.
Because that 6 is dex modifier on this thing.
He's still alive. I know you're
Darn.
gonna ask. So that was Lee Cheng's turn. Next up is Mungo.
Blood Shadows.
That might have been my best turn ever.
That
Ever?
is
No, not ever.
Go ahead, Mungo.
37 to his AC.
That'll hit.
And since I was hidden in his shadows, I can teleport 2 squares to a square adjacent to the target before my attack. So I will teleport down to that stomach wound. And then I will hack at him with my Shadow Blade.
Very nice.
Do you have combat advantage when you're shadowy like that?
No.
That would be cool, though.
I've got to remember that combination, because the next time I get a crit, I'm going to go fucking balls to the wall. I got like 2 other things I could do.
See, that's a move that I would probably never even take, because I'd be like, oh, what are the chances I crit and remember?
1 out of 20. You attack 20 times. High crit, 1
Well,
out
you
of
have
10.
high crit. I always go for straight damage, normally. But that's nice. Just tear into him.
That is 69. And I have conjured 4 blood shadows. in 4 different unoccupied squares within 5 squares of the target. The blood shadows occupy their squares and last until the end of the encounter. They can be attacked. Each is insubstantial and has 8 hit points. The blood shadows count as creatures for the purpose of my shadow step, and bloodied enemies grant combat advantage while adjacent to the blood shadow.
Okay. How much damage do they take? Oh, you said grant combat advantage.
They grant combat advantage. They're insubstantial and have 8 hit points.
Alright, so we're going to say all of you, until those shadows are gone, have combat advantage against the creature.
I forgot to do something.
No,
We'll
your
do
turn
it
is very over.
his next turn. No, actually, it's on the monster's turn.
Damn it, it's his turn.
Okay. Now, keep in mind that I did that immediate psychic interrupt, so he got the -2 to attack rolls and saving rolls. The saving roll is for the -2, but if he fails, he starts taking ongoing 10 psychic damage. Save ends everything.
Okay.
If he fails a second time, he's stunned.
And you were able to get out of his mouth, or no?
No, I'm still
you
in his
didn't.
mouth.
Okay. So his first course of action, with a -2, so plus 22, against your fortitude. 32 to your fortitude.
Did my wound do anything extra to that stomach wound?
Yes, it is now a large, gaping little cut into him.
Or like juices and shit falling
Juices, blood, a little bit of bile is kicking up from down below.
People, arms, half-digested things.
No, it's actually like spurting out weird, like it might be
That
obstructed.
hits, but I'm going to use an immediate interrupt.
Okay.
Trigger, an enemy targets me with an attack. Effect, make an attack against the triggering enemy plus 23 versus his fortitude, and I'm inside his mouth.
Okay.
So 27 to his fortitude inside the mouth.
That'll miss.
Okay.
So effectively, he has swallowed you. Which isn't going to be too terrible, since they've already cut an escape hole for you. But
Good job, Stein!
I did roll very
Great
high
job.
damage.
Great job.
So that's going to be 19 plus 10. 29. Effectively,
How
he's
much
managed
damage?
to 29. And he's closed his jaws and swallowed you down. And you guys could see that little bulge coming down, effectively heading towards the hole you had just cut.
Do
That
temporary
was
hit points
a
count for like bloodied? So if I was bloodied, but I have temporary,
when you take damage to get
oh,
rid of
get
the
rid of
temporary
those first. Okay.
So that was a minor action. You're still a shadow, Mungo?
I believe I am substantial now.
Okay.
Let me just double check.
Oh wait! He got the -2. He got the -2.
I
What
took
was?
the 2 off.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm substantial again.
Okay, then this will be against your armor
Was he
class.
action pointing?
No,
He
that
did
was a
already
minor
done.
action
He
to
can't
swallow
again.
him. I crit against you. So you're going to take a lot of damage.
Wait, don't you have a power if they crit against you? Is that you? Or is that you?
No, that was in here.
Oh.
That's the I'm okay, I survived a crit.
Oh.
Alright, not too bad, not too bad. 39 damage. You are in his mouth.
No, I am not, because I will gloaming call action and teleport to one of my other...
Is that a free action?
It is any time I take damage from an attack.
That is really nice.
So I teleport down, back to the belly.
Wait, Rich just got an achievement.
Did he?
Yep.
Oh, what achievement?
I'm okay. Survived a crit.
Very
Nice.
nice.
What was it? 39?
39.
Actually, I wonder if I get anything for critting.
You are back in the belly. So you saw this giant Wormstein swoop down, pick him up in a violent thrust that was pinpointed with those teeth jagging into him. And the next thing you see, he's already in front of that hole. We're gonna say, did you want to be like upright, or maybe face first down the esophagus? Like, where'd you want to be?
I want to be standing.
Okay. So you pretty much see his, we'll say you see his leg area. So your knees are in that hole, and your torso is above, or however you want to be, by the hole.
Which hole? In his stomach hole?
Yeah, stomach hole.
Well, I had four gloamings. So this one, I had a shot to the one outside of his stomach.
Oh, so
Not-
you want to be outside of him?
Yeah, I had one. There's still one inside of his stomach.
I
in
thought
case
that's where you were going.
No, I wanted to go to the outside of his stomach.
Okay. You saw this worm swoop down, and then there he is. He just reappears. Okay. Very nice. Now he can't swallow you. That's what he wanted to do.
I had a feeling.
Alright, after the monster, again goes Stein.
Swallow him, not me, right?
You're already swallowed.
Yeah, no, I was...
Is the hole big enough for
clarifying.
me to go in it?
You can get in it.
I'm gonna get in it.
Okay.
You see Dreyfus? Hello!
I'm gonna use my move action to get in and go deeper in the stomach to try and find Lee.
Very nice. Give me an acrobatics just to wiggle around in that. It's pretty much pushing you along down.
It's called peristalsis.
27.
You have wiggled remarkably well, and with the peristalsis helping you out down there, you enter into the stomach cavity, where it opens up a bit. You can actually move. You are swimming in effectively stomach acid, and it burns. But floating around face down, you can see Lee Cheng.
Okay. I'm gonna go closer to him and I'm gonna make an attack.
There's no skin on his face. He's a spooky, scary skeleton. Nice!
19 and 20, I crit.
Okay.
Yo, hi crit buddies!
You're attacking the creature
Yeah.
from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hold on. I gotta find my extra dice.
And being as you have made it into the stomach cavity and out of his esophagus, you get an extra 10 damage.
Really?
Oh wait, that guy's turn ended, right? Did you do a saving throw?
I did not. I saved. Ooh-ha-ha.
Fuck. Okay. Even with a -2, you saved. Dang. Alright. Dang.
Yay!
Y'all.
Go Remoraz! Did you write Rich's name on the achievement he got?
I did. It's
Oh! I got an achievement I didn't even realize!
It's 72 plus 6 thunder damage, so that's 78 total.
Okay. You guys see, and you feel this, once you deal that hit, the worm, its head rocks back and forth, and it falls heavily with a heavy slam onto the ground, with its mouth just laying open, and its fins giving a quick shudder, shake,
Shimmy.
and it stops. You're thrown around a little bit with the stomach acid.
I'm gonna grab Lee.
You don't have to roll anything, you got him.
Is there still stomach acid everywhere?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and cut my way out of his stomach.
Okay, you can also roll endurance, because it's pretty toxic in here. You're feeling all of this toxic gas come over you, and you immediately start to feel faint and weakened. You're going to take a -2 penalty to all checks and attack rolls.
Do we see from the outside where this attack in the stomach happened? Do we see a bulge or anything?
There
I'm
was-
gonna say
there
with
was
that
lightning.
Attack, yeah. There's like a lightning jolt, a lightning scar.
Can I see
on the outer
anything, or
skin.
am I too
I'm
far
going to-
up the esophagus?
You got stuck in the esophagus. It pretty much stopped pumping down. On the start of your turn, you're going to take 20 damage for being in there.
Okay.
So, take 20, and then you can decide what you want to do.
I'm going to use my Shadow Step, which, if I'm adjacent to a creature, allows me to teleport 4 squares. Okay. So I will teleport to... I'll go the inside. I'll go to the stomach as well, where I saw them go.
And you're using your orb thing that you put there?
No, I'm using my Shadow...
Does it say that you don't need line of sight?
You vanish into the shadow energy around your
Stop.
one creature and step into the energy of another creature. So they count as creatures, or as creatures' enemies.
It's a teleport, right?
Well, my bloodied things do count as creatures as well for my Shadow Step.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have line of sight of them either.
No.
Side, if that's what you're doing.
But I don't need line of sight with my bloodied things. They just count as creatures. Fine, I'll just go down to where I saw the bulge in the stomach and attack.
Okay, you can make an attack roll. Stein, you have lazily picked up Lee Cheng and are stumbling towards the side where you did some massive damage. Sloshing around in some nasty stuff.
Do I have to say what it is to... It's a 38 to the...
You don't even need to make the attack roll, just damage.
Okay.
You're attacking as well?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's gonna be a 32.
Okay.
52.
Very nice. Between the two of you, your blades actually hit as you cut through this creature's abdomen. And Stein fumbles out, carrying the unconscious and badly hurt Lee Cheng. He does not appear to be breathing.
I'm gonna heal check him.
Okay.
22.
He is at 1 hit point. And he is really fucked up.
Hazish!
Oh, let me look on the boy. He comes up, turning back from his treant form into his Gnoll form, and then shifting from that form into that of like a floral creature, which looks really funky. Effectively, he's really frail, very lean, and he looks like a walking plant. He doesn't have a head, he has like a flower head that's just a closed bulb, and his hands are like little tendrils. And he touches on Lee, and these little tendrils like wrap around the wounds, and they almost make bandages out of the tendrils, pretty much covering his whole body because he's really burnt up. He will be okay. He needs rest, but he'll make it. And the little flower puts its little tendril on you. You did very well.
That's creepy.
And he does it that many times, all weird-like as well.
He is a weird guy.
So, you guys are standing next to this giant dead
Well,
worm.
Did I, like,
Does it
get
have a
out
heart?
of the mouth?
You can get it.
Does it
Right.
have a heart?
Wait, did that knock you unconscious?
No.
Does it have a heart?
Although I was bloodied and I took a free
You could guess that
trigger
it does.
I'm gonna look for its
to
heart.
heal.
You're going back in?
Yeah.
You're still weakened and really kind of messed up.
Would it have been faster to climb out the mouth or the hole?
Yeah, equidistant.
I'm gonna go through the mouth, but I'm gonna grab whatever I saw on the way out.
Okay.
Where can I detect that this heart is? Instead of going in, I'll just
He's
slash
probably got a multi-chambered heart. He's probably got like 6 hearts.
Mike.
You're able to speculate where it is.
Should I make an attack roll?
Sure. Okay. You're able to cut it open in a way that you can actually see this huge heart.
I'm gonna take it out. I'll cut it out.
It's really, really big.
I'm gonna
Like you
take-
might not
I'm
be
gonna-
able to lift it alone.
I'm gonna cut it out.
Sounds
I'm gonna
like
just
an
put my
athletics
face in it
roll.
and start eating.
Okay.
Is that my fault?
You start nom-nomming on the heart.
Gosh.
You can write down that you've eaten a Remoraz. Well, you didn't eat the whole thing, but
I'm eating the whole thing.
it might kill you.
Fine.
I want to hack out one of its fangs.
Very cool.
Shit, I never
Okay.
get texts.
You can have Remoraz Fang. Or multiple if you want.
Yeah.
They're really big, but you can take them.
Well, as my guy has on his thing, I would like to make...
Oh, so you want little fangs?
I would like to make bone armor and necklaces.
Okay. Well, so you could fill up on them if you want. That'll be enough to make a necklace and like a full suit of armor.
Sure.
Anything beyond that'll leave you encumbered, though. So,
What does overkill damage mean?
what does it say?
Damage after 0, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's got to be like a certain amount beyond 0. Because what are the chances you ever kill somebody to 0?
Well, I mean, we killed that guy to 0.
Yeah.
No, you killed him
No,
beyond
no, no.
0. That's
That's-
overkill.
yeah.
Like, let's say he's at 10 HP and you do an attack that does 20, it'd be 10 overkill.
Well, did you get 20 overkill?
Deal. Yeah, she did.
Oh, I got,
Nikki
your
will
mother
always
was a
get that.
hamster, taunt an enemy to get their attention.
Very nice.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Oh, you didn't taunt him. You communicated with him.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it to myself.
I don't think you guys got anything from my list other than Dobby is free. Nope.
Save a PC in need.
That's a player character. You didn't save me. I was in need.
Okay.
Well, he didn't eat you fully into his stomach, did he?
But I was in need.
I killed him before you even got hurt.
I took damage.
You took damage, you didn't get hurt.
Like you didn't die.
I think that's a stretch.
Alright, whatever. You guys are laying next to the dead worm. Or, not laying. But, I think we should rest for a moment.
I agree.
What did I find in its mouth?
You found the amulet of the Karesh shaman. And you recognize it immediately once you take it, so maybe this worm had stumbled across some Karesh that got sucked up as well.
Do I know what it does?
Are you putting it on?
No, but I'll show it to my shaman. I'll say, look, see, I knew that this was the Karesh.
We also got
How could
another
this
one.
possibly... Oh, that's a bad roll.
It's called Avengers Assemble. Have the party gang up on a single enemy.
Haha!
We're not a party yet.
Party enough.
Wait, so do we all
Why?
get that?
Why do you have to negate absolutely everything I say?
I'm not negating. I'm
Was the worm a
combating.
political figure in his circle?
No. I have a bunch of political ones that you guys did not get from fighting this fucking worm. Okay?
Is this a public place?
Would we have hit him in complete darkness if we attacked from the inside?
Let's say yes.
I also got another one. Stabilizing a dying character.
You didn't attack from the inside. You teleported out.
I did.
Yes, you did.
I failed.
Didn't I attack from the inside?
I don't think you did.
Maybe not.
Stein got that one, though.
Stein did get that one.
Go Stein! Getting all the achievements.
This achievement shit is gonna make our sessions really boring to listen to.
Could be interesting. Well, Hazish
The
is resting.
monster got one
No, what
too.
did he? You rolled poorly for Arcana.
Yeah, he looks at it. I'm not sure what it does.
I'm gonna roll for Arcana myself. I crit.
Okay. It gives you +2 to religion, +2 to history.
I'm putting that shit on.
Wait, you create a check?
An Arcania check.
Is that considered an whatever that word is? Oh no, it's imitation. And I'm retarded. I don't even fucking know.
Quiz it! You can eat his soul.
Oh, I'd love to. This'll get me so much respect down in hell. The little Quizit runs up. He goes up to, like, the face of it. And you can actually see the light, like the color of the creature fading as he, like, nimbles across the head and then goes down the neck and goes further down the neck and then he, like, goes down underground on the hole. And he goes inside it.
I don't know how this thing has access to our realm, but it's been eating Karesh. If we hadn't killed it, we could have brought it back. I don't expect you guys to agree with me.
I don't think it killed the Karesh because it hated them.
Stein, you must grab your boy. We must make it to the vortex in the sky.
Let it carry Lee Cheng.
Okay. And you guys are again standing before
Quizit,
that.
are you coming with us?
He scurries out of the hole. Well, you guys do seem to pack a great lunch. Yeah. Promise me more of this. I'll go wherever you go.
Oh, here, I've been holding... No. Oh, here, I've been holding on to this. And I get to pull out one of the two right arms that I have in my back.
He runs up to you and takes it. I don't mind a little dessert.
Let me know next time you're hungry. I'm holding on to more.
Thank you.
Alright, we must make our way to the vortex.
You're right at the hill.
Is the hill still large, or is it shrunken?
Once you guys got off of it, it went
Do
back
you
to
rest?
regular size. You tell me.
Yeah, we took a short rest.
Do we?
Hazish said we were, and I agree.
Hazish did.
I did.
Sure I did, yeah, absolutely.
Am I no longer weakened?
You are no longer weakened.
Gonna start climbing the hill again.
Again, as you start to climb it, the hill seems to get smaller.
I'm gonna try climbing it backwards.
So you're turning around and walking up it backwards?
I'm walking up it, but backwards.
Okay. I guess you guys see it, but as he starts to walk up backwards, it is still getting smaller.
It's worth a shot.
Mungo. As you see him, you're watching him, and you're watching the thing get smaller.
Her.
Up towards, like, the peak of the hill, you actually see a familiar spirit of a wolf. Ooh. And this wolf you've seen multiple times before. And while it's standing on the peak, you see it look at you, and you see it look down at the peak, and you see it start to dig with its paws.
Alright, I will howl.
And I'll say, Mungo, I've told you so many times. We're
I will
Gnoll, not
shoot my claws out, and I will start
not
to dig into this
wildin'.
hill.
We're not bear bugs. We don't howl. We growl. It's different.
You notice that on the spot that you dig at, it actually gets larger.
We must dig. We must reveal the earth to the sky for it to grow.
Maybe that wasn't
So I will
such a
start
bad
running
idea.
up the hill and scraping with my claws as I run.
Okay. As you are scraping at it, the parts that you are scraping are getting taller. And the hill seems to grow. Some parts of it, as you're walking on it, gets smaller, so it's becoming this weird, dilapidated hill. But every part that you're scratching is actually now high enough to reach that wormhole.
We, Oh, it's already tall enough. Never mind. We get everything back, though, right?
Not your dailies.
Not the dailies.
I don't intend to stay around here long enough to find out what else is here.
No, this place makes me uncomfortable.
Are you coming with us, Stein?
Do I really have much of a choice?
You could stay here and deal with whatever other monsters
Why
exist.
can't you just get along? We saved your life.
What?
We helped. Maybe you did most of the work. I don't know, somebody say something.
Are you implying that you could have taken this thing on alone?
I'm just walking. I'm ignoring them.
I'm jumping into
I
the
hate these
vortex.
people.
I'm going with the
Damn
thing.
Koresh.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Very well. Let's go.
I don't know where this thing leads, but it's better than here.
Okay. You guys jump. Well, maybe you don't jump into it. I don't know how you're going.
I'm gonna press up B.
Up B is exactly what you needed to do. You fall through this warp prism of time and space as this pink light swirls around and bits of this sparkly, glittery nonsense come over you. And you are quickly thrown as if ejected out of this portal. And you are standing in a beautiful, green, grassy little field with a path. You're right in the middle of this path. You can see the wormhole above you, miles high in the sky. And there you are, standing on this path with a sign with an arrow pointing on it that says, whoever would like to read this, your turn, Nikki. If you would like to read it.
Paper, 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 paper.
I can't read.
Paper, 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 paper,
Oh,
paper.
I can't. I don't want to read it.
Thank you for participating. Franklin, this is the sign that you see.
Oh,
You can put fucked up words in those
I
things.
see. Wait, what am I listening to? Is this Portal music?
I don't know. Rich, come back. I
Is
need
this
somebody
Portal?
to
This
participate.
is Portal music. I'm being lied to.
Does anybody want a beer while I'm here?
Yes, please.
Absolutely.
Midos.
The village of Babron welcomes you. Home of Troll Forge and the Great Cake. Population 447.
Thank you.
You're lucky I like voice acting.
Am I familiar with this area?
You guys have never heard of this city in your life. Or village, rather. It actually sounds very unusual. And, I don't know if you guys actually got to talk being from different worlds, but none of you have heard of this before.
No, we haven't talked at all, actually. We pretty much just walked. Fought a thing.
What is Babron? Where is Babron? I don't know of it.
You're
This
welcome.
isn't the Gosh Desert.
Surely isn't. I don't even know if it in Xandar.
Thank you.
Although I guess I haven't traveled too far outside the desert.
I mean, it's not like I was trained in history before, but I did get a +2 just now. And I've never heard of it. And I know Crit wouldn't even let me have heard of it.
Did you tell them you were a president? Stein! Are you familiar with Babron?
No.
Interesting.
Well, if none of us are familiar with it, let us go and ask someone who is.
Very well. Perhaps that's the best course of action.
Can I roll insight on the sign? I know it sounds like a friendly, welcoming place just by the sign, but I'm gonna roll insight on the sign.
Okay.
Is
The sign is
25.
just a sign.
It's made, what is it made of? Is it made of wood? Stone?
It's a very old oak wood, and while you're investigating it, you actually get a little splinter. You can take 1 damage.
can we
As
see
long as
where
it's
the
not
area
ongoing.
is?
Can you? What do you mean, like the village? Yeah.
I'm gonna start
It's
walking
just-
towards the village with Lee Cheng.
Okay. You have him just slumped over you.
Yeah, I'm carrying him kind of fireman style.
I was able to do what I could with him, but you might want to get him some clerical help. Otherwise, those scars are going to be permanent. By the way.
That's fine.
Just
Thick
because,
scars.
just because we fall out of the sky and see a sign pointing in a direction, it
Oh
doesn't
my
mean we
God.
have to go in that direction.
I'm gonna just walk. I'm just gonna walk to the village.
Okay. Are you following?
These people have no sense of camaraderie.
Perhaps for now it would be best to head this way.
Clearly, the one Stein can take care of herself in battle.
Himself.
Himself in
Was it a
battle.
lady? I
What?
was oddly attracted to her.
Him.
Oh, so sorry.
The little one, I'm not sure. I've never seen a hairless Koresh before.
He is a Koresh. There's no doubt in my mind about
Perhaps
that.
you two can forget about the Koresh, and we could continue to try to survive until we could find our way back to our clan.
I agree with Mungo on everything except forgetting the
Here.
Koresh. Because I doubt they will forget about us.
Yes, not that part.
I'm going to just shake my head and start walking after Stein.
Whatever the case, we need to make it back to our clan. They're
Yes.
useless without leadership.
They need you. You're too precious. Let us go.
Jeez,
I'm
don't
an
make me
NPC,
don't
alright?
make me into a fucking Mary Sue here.
Okay. You guys start walking in, and just as you enter, really let me put on some town music.
Wait, you said we're walking to it. You didn't say we're entering. I'm rolling arcane on the town before we enter.
Go
Just
ahead,
the
you can
whole
roll.
town. 27.
You're analyzing it, and you're combing it over with your magical sense, and you're focusing your mind. It actually starts to give you a migraine. You can take 1 damage.
What?
Stein's already in the city.
Okay.
I'm looking
Zeesh,
for.
I don't get a good feeling about this place.
I'm looking for either cleric, monk.
Okay. It's a fairly rundown little city. Shanties. Sorry, it's a village. I don't know why I keep saying city. Fairly rundown.
You
There's
meet
no
a
like
Russian
concrete
cleric
buildings.
with his son, who he's beating.
Is there any people on the streets?
There are lots of people on the streets, and they are clearly recognizing you all as outsiders. Like you catch a lot of stares at you, and people are like,
What race are they?
mostly elves.
Are they speaking Elven?
They are speaking Elven.
I'm good, because I speak Elven too. I'm gonna say in
The
Elven.
primary language here is Elven.
I'm speaking in Elven.
Okay.
Is there a cleric or a monk? My son, he's hurt. I need help.
You're just going up to someone you see.
I'm just saying it in general, out to anyone who's in my vicinity.
So you say it. A lot of people are kind of shunning you. Like shopkeepers are like closing up their little thing, putting like a closed sign or back in 15 minutes.
I have gold.
Once you say that, one of them comes up to you, and he looks a little shady. We'll say your passive insight's enough to see he's a little dirty. Maybe he's a hustler. He was actually just doing a card table, like a find the queen, find the queen. He picks up his cards, puts his coin purse on his side, and comes up to you in an Elven. Says, I might know a guy for you. Your buddy doesn't look too good.
I'm gonna walk up to another person on the street and ask them in common if they, let's see. We are not from around here, but our friend needs medical attention. Is there a cleric in town?
No speaker comment.
You can roll insight.
Your passive insight will tell you that he's probably lying to you.
I will grow my claw. How about now?
You can roll intimidate.
He's got two more Gnolls with him too.
24.
Can I roll to assist or let
All right,
you know?
all right.
Okay.
Alright, I don't want any trouble, alright? Go up the street, third left.
Do I hear that?
We'll say you do.
I'm gonna go to him.
Hey, you don't need no help? Come
I
on.
already got my help.
Your buddy doesn't look too good.
Yeah,
Stein,
neither-
come this way.
neither will
I
you
found
in
where
5
there's
minutes.
a cleric.
All right.
He walks away.
Thank you. And I'll give the elf a gold.
Okay.
Whoa. Wow, thank you. Oh, closing early today.
Alright, so we're gonna go down the street and make the third left. Well, I am.
Hazish and I.
I'm also going to go.
I'm gonna suggest that we follow them, but I want Hazish and I to stay behind a little bit. I have a really bad feeling about this place.
Do you speak Elven?
No.
What's your passive perception?
I speak Abyssal and Common. But I'm a quick
I
learner.
want you to keep a close eye out with me.
Passive perception is 26.
Okay. You have heard the guy with that was doing the cards that came up to you.
My passive
He's
perception
saying
is
to
28.
someone in Elven. Do you speak Elven?
No.
He is saying to someone in Elven, those guys look well equipped. I bet you they have serious coin.
I'm gonna say, guys, be careful. That guy's a sleazebag. They're looking to take our money.
Okay.
I told you.
I'm
Town of
gonna put
thieves.
my coin around my neck.
Okay.
First things first, we must find help for Lee Cheng if he's to continue.
I would like to know how y'all keep your coin purse.
I just told you.
Yours is right now around your neck.
And I'm gonna take Lee Chang's with his 6 gold and also put it in my
It's
pouch.
in my vagina. My character has one of those. I swear it is.
We're gonna have to roll endurance checks to see if you get an infection.
That's not where it is.
Do you keep all your gold in one pouch?
Yeah.
No.
How many pouches do you have?
I have 2 pouches and then I keep a little in my boot. Each boot.
Okay. Very well. Alright, so you guys
Not
are
that I have
walking.
a lot of money to begin with.
You guys are walking towards the cleric where he told you to go. A couple of streets out, make a left. And
Are there like street signs or signs on the shops and stuff?
we'll say yes. And there's definitely a lot of shop signs. But the Cleric Street is called...
Clark Street.
you know what? It's called Cleric Street. And this one has a big red banner. And it's Dr. Winslow. You see the big banner, it says Dr. Winslow. There's a little, a very solid looking door. And a whole bunch of those windows that look like crystal cubes. Very doctory. And you can all roll perception.
29.
I'll roll for...
32.
26.
Okay. All of you have actually noticed that there are a couple of guys following you that seem to be trying to act natural, if you know what I mean.
I'm gonna turn around. We see you assholes.
One of them you immediately recognize as being the card guy. He's like, What? I'm making sure you got there okay.
I'm gonna put Lee Cheng down, and I'm gonna summon my scythe and light it on fire.
Whoa, wait.
You continue following us, I'll fucking kill you.
Alright.
Is he moving back?
He is stepping back, and then you see him go back down the street where he came from.
Is the other 2 as well?
They are as well.
I'm gonna pick Lee Cheng back up and summon bring my scythe back into me.
And what were your perception checks again?
26.
What did I say?
29.
32?
You can actually hear... Oh, it's an elven. Never mind. You hear him say something in elven.
And I will yell
Oh wait,
back
hold
that
up.
if he gives
Hold
us
up,
any
hold
more
up, hold
trouble
up,
while
hold
we're
up.
here, I will kill him.
Hold up, because that ghost sound is an at will, so I'm going to repeat it to you exactly as I heard it.
Sweet, what does it say?
He said we're gonna have to get more people. These guys look pretty tough.
Oh my god. We gotta do this quickly, or they're gonna come after us.
I don't know how much I trust this cleric they're sending us to.
Well, we have Hazish as well. So, if anything, it looks fishy, he can notice.
Our shaman is probably better than this town of thieves' best cleric anyway.
I wouldn't go that far. Clerics are made for healing. Shamans are not. That's why I can only bandage the boy, and he can
This
fix
one's
him.
multi-classed
I'm
as
gonna
a
open the door.
rogue.
What?
I'm gonna open the door.
It appears to be locked. There is a sign on it that says closed. Come back tomorrow.
I will knock very hard on the door so that it opens.
I'm gonna kick open the door.
You can make an athletics check. It's not going to be too hard. You're both kicking it open?
Yeah.
Well, I was knocking hard.
I got a 30.
29.
That hard?
Like
Okay.
an aggressive.
You have splintered the door.
That's an achievement.
Is it?
I don't know whose sheet it's on, but I know I saw it. Break in.
I don't have it.
I don't have it. Hello!
It appears there's no lights on, no candles or lanterns lit.
I'm gonna look quickly to see if I see any potions of, that are labeled.
There are some potions in here. Are you guys looting the place
I'm
right now?
yeah, I'm looting the place right
Are
now.
they labeled in Elven?
They are labeled in Elven.
Alright, I'm gonna read them. What do they say?
There are 5 regular health potions,
Okay.
4 super health potions, 9 antidote potions, 6 anti-petrification potions. I'm not writing any of this down, so I hope so.
How many?
6 anti-petrification.
That's a nature roll. 32. I want to know
verify.
just to verify they're actually what they say they are.
They're all legit. How many regular health potions were there?
5.
And how many super health?
No, 5. 4.
This isn't for each of you.
I know.
And there
6
appears to be
empty.
one potion that in Elven you can read says anti-blass. B-L-A-S-S. And it has like a
What is
little
that?
skull and crossbones.
Don't
Doesn't sound
know what
familiar
it
to you at
is.
all. Even with your nature check, you don't know what it is.
I wouldn't be able to read it anyway.
Stein, what do these say?
I want to read them to you. 4 super health, 5 regular, 9 antidote, 6 petrificus.
Petrification.
Petrification.
Franklin got an achievement. I speak jive. Act as the party translator.
Cool.
I've acted as a translator as well.
Both of us.
What did you translate?
Everything in Elven?
I repeated
tell
the
them
Elven.
that.
I don't know if I ever
Yeah, I did. I
translated
just
it.
said
Oh.
it now.
Yeah,
You know what? Never mind. I think you got it. You didn't. I'm sorry.
that's okay.
Nikki got an achievement. I speak jive.
I can tell you how to speak in Viresh or Iraq or whatever the thing was.
Alright, so that's it that's here?
There's also like a mixture of different herbs and ingredients. You could see that there is a few different totes missing, and it looks as if there is also a list on the counter. Actually, you know what? There's not a list on the counter. There is a pad that looks like part of the pad.
I'll call Hazish.
I'm gonna grab
whatever
all
his
that
name
stuff and
is.
throw it in my sack.
Never mind.
You have 2 alchemist totes and 2 apothecary totes.
And is there anything written on the pads?
The pad actually looks like, you can see like the imprint that he had written something on, but the page has been
Are
torn
we
off.
splitting
All right,
it, or
under,
are you
under
just...
the page, is there like any
Pencils
sort of pencils or anything?
Just pencils.
I'm gonna shade
I was
over
gonna do
the
exact same
writing.
thing.
Very nice. Okay, you can roll for something.
Amazingness.
Intelligence.
Are we splitting all these potions? You
What am I
guys
rolling
just
for?
writing down what you're writing down?
We're gonna deal with it later. We have to leave.
Let's say dungeoneering. This is like a delicate artwork.
Oh.
It's 20.
Okay, you're able to shade it in, and he actually, it looks as if it is a list of ingredients for the anti-blast potion, stating that he is in the... Give me a name of a forest.
Silver Pine?
Oh, that's really nice. Silver Pine Forest.
I feel like I got that for a while.
This is Oh, that's not a perception roll.
I wish it was because it was a crit.
This is a perception roll. Outside.
Alright, so what are we doing with these health potions?
We're gonna deal with it later. We need to leave.
Okay.
36 for perception. I want to make sure that there's no one outside waiting for us while we're in here rummaging.
I'm gonna take the list, the shaded list, rip it off, and whatever potions or herbs and stuff that Stein couldn't grab, I will grab and throw in my pouch.
Okay.
Do I see anything? Hear
See
anything?
if there's anything
Am I
stuck.
aware of anything?
You can pick up one more alchemist tote.
Okay.
Oh, actually, you had a whole bunch of teeth, so if you take that, you're encumbered.
I'll leave some teeth.
You give me the teeth. How many teeth are you giving
I'll
me?
give you some teeth.
I'm gonna throw 10 gold onto the counter.
Oh, that's really nice of you.
How many teeth?
You know what? I'm
give
gonna
me?
put it in a drawer. And
I mean, his register is there, but
I'm gonna throw it in a drawer with a little scribbled note, really quick, saying thanks for the shit.
Thanks for the
Bless you.
shit, asshole.
Thank you.
I rolled
I hate
like
this
a
town.
36 or whatever I said for perception to make sure that there's no one outside.
I'm gonna roll perception while we're inside.
I don't know if it's gonna beat me.
I roll a 28 to see if there's a back entrance
There
or
is a
back
back
windows.
It pretty much, when you walked in, it's like the shop area, There's another room to the back and another room to the side. The side is where you picked up most of the ingredients. That's like where he actually makes them. That's a big cauldron. And the back part had a little cot along with like a little chest under its bed, which you guys noticed just now. But that's actually where there's a little like half door. So maybe he's a little guy. Maybe he ducks to go out, or maybe it's just for loading. But there's a little half door.
I'm gonna check the chest quick.
It's locked.
I'm gonna pick that lock.
Just take it with you.
36.
You picked the lock.
What's inside?
There's actually a whole bunch of little sketches and drawings of an elf man with an elf woman holding a little elf baby.
It's elf smut.
I'm gonna.
And there's like a wedding ring in it. There's a little necklace.
Does it match?
Tarnished.
Wait, am I there?
As tempting as it is to take the wedding ring and break up their marriage to get an achievement, I'm gonna close the thing and put it back under the bed.
Okay.
Wait.
There's also some love notes in there.
Wait, would he remember what the wedding ring that
Translated.
I had looked like? Because I have a silver wedding band from one of the houses that fell in the otherworldly plane. Or wherever we were.
Would who remember what that looks like?
When we were...
I'm not gonna take it. I'm leaving it regardless. My character would not.
I
Just
wouldn't
take
even
it.
know.
Are
Never
you going
mind.
out
I wouldn't even
Stein
know.
has already walked out the front door. Are you
With
going?
Lee.
Okay.
I'm gonna go out the back.
I'm going with him.
As soon as you walk out...
I didn't leave through the front door. I left through the back.
Never mind though. Oh, I never got to tell you what your check said, by
Thank
the way.
you.
Before you walk out, you're able to hear a little bit of a ruckus coming from outside the back door. Like
Outside
somebody's
the back
trying
door.
to be
See,
quiet.
I would have told them.
I know, they didn't go out yet. Like somebody's trying to be quiet, but they're not doing very well.
Out the back or front?
Yeah, guys, there's someone out the back door trying to be quiet, but not doing very well.
I'm still going out the back.
Yeah. I'm gonna set my satellite on fire while holding Lee, like over my shoulder.
Okay. Alright. You
The
guys
sun
going
on
out
my
the back?
shadow blade.
Who's going out first?
I am.
Okay.
Some ruffians. We need to
Hooligans.
rough up some ruffians.
Banditos.
There's a scrawny, dirty-looking elf as soon as you come out. He will not have combat against you, but he's going to take a swing at you for 27 against your reflex.
Nope.
Okay. He pretty much takes a swing with a club, trying to knock you out, and has missed. You somehow dodged.
Oh, hey, give us all your coin and nobody's got to get hurt.
I will leap past Stein and make an attack at this.
Oh
elf.
shit, you know what? That ghost sound that I used against the Varesharek, whatever it was, I got a +2 because I didn't even know I had a feat. Oh well. Next time.
Well, Stein, you would get to react first before he makes the attack, so if you want to do something.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack as well. How many? Do I see anyone else except for this guy?
There's another 2 guys behind him. They all look as dirty and frail.
All right. I'm gonna crane dance.
Great.
What?
Alright.
I think he's saying there might be some low-level thugs who might not have to go using big moves.
I know, but I want to kill them all in one shot.
Make it easy.
I mean, unless you don't want me to.
Just do a move.
We got 35 versus reflex for the
That'll
first
hit
one.
The first one.
All right, second one. I basically crit the second one.
That'll hit.
And for the last one, it's going to be
30.
30.
Alright, and since you've just killed all 3 of these, how did you do it?
You know,
like,
Link in Smash
Hold
Bros.
on.
is upbeat.
How did you kill him?
in like a blur, there's more of like a ch-ch-ch, and they're still standing there, and then they all turn into pieces, all of their limbs just falling.
He's so fast. Pieces fall like.
They're still with Lee Cheng on my back.
This is like in Resident Evil with the waffle laser. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You were almost a Jill sandwich.
35. I'm thieving their bodies.
Oh, I was gonna do the same thing. God damn it, Rich.
Sorry.
I'm gonna loot the one closest to me.
Okay, you got the other 2. You find 29 gold,
This place is a disgusting hole.
and you find 39 gold. So before you even got out the door,
Yeah, they already fucking.
you step
shit up.
outside, and there are 3 littered body parts.
I'm gonna whisper to Hazish.
Maybe it's not so bad we have this one with us after all.
And then,
Yeah, I think you're right.
now a little bit behind them, as you let these bodies hit the floor,
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
That's Stein's theme song.
you can actually see the card guy. He was standing like way at the end of the alley, and he just like watched and saw it and has run.
I'm gonna yell, "You're next, motherfucker!"
In Elven or Common?
In Elven.
Okay.
Okay, you hear that?
Sure.
It
That's what you hear.
Yeah.
sounds really elegant, but I'm screaming it.
Wait. So we're looking for a cleric in some woods?
If we choose to go there. I
There
don't
may,
know if I believe anything I read or see in this town.
there may be another cleric in town.
Perhaps we could ask someone.
We don't seem to be on their list of people to talk to.
Well, those were just ruffians. I'm sure there's a higher part of town. Maybe some officials. Law enforcement. We must just be in the slums. Like the Karesh area of town.
Mike,
Yes?
I still have the summoning stone of Donahue.
Excuse me? I don't even want to know what that does.
Is that the one that teleported you to the Radiant Empire Castle?
No, that's the disc. This one is the purple stone that you crush to get teleported there. There was also one for the big guy, the Don or whatever.
Okay.
I'm curious. Would that bring me back to my world?
I mean, you could think that it will.
I mean, or at least to
The Padrino.
where that's his name. To where Donahue is now, because then that's still in my area.
Why is Donahue still alive?
He's being raped and shit.
We sent him to hell.
You cut off his head.
Oh, I thought he came back and he was.
No, we face fucked him. We all
Wait.
did.
Donahue.
You brought him back.
How?
You said he was being tortured someplace.
In hell.
In hell.
Then how come I saw him?
Drogon did.
What?
Stein did not see Donahue.
No, because that came up last session that we played.
It's not ringing a bell to me. The only time I remember describing it is when Drogon died.
Oh. It wasn't that long ago. It wasn't that long ago.
Okay.
Feels like Drogon just died yesterday to me too, Nikki.
I miss Drogon.
Do you have a question about your shard?
No.
Okay.
If we're going to be out on the streets, we don't know who these men were associated with. Perhaps we should move in a more delicate manner.
Oh, one thing I also wanted to give you. You guys found this inside.
Yeah.
I didn't finish it. So this is the part of the known world that you got. You do know the name of the city as Babron. This is Babron right here.
Where are we?
In Babron.
Babron.
Oh.
Yes.
Where do we have to go?
The Silver
Silver Pine
Woods.
Forest.
Yeah.
Just outside town.
Good.
And
I'm gonna
outside.
start walking with Lee.
Are we to look for a new cleric, or are we to go to the
I'm
Silver
going this
Pine
way.
I
Forest?
don't know why we would risk going to a forest when there's a castle just as far away. Surely they have a cleric.
Map not drawn to scale.
I'm gonna go into the forest looking for this cleric.
Okay. Some distances may be further, depending on DM decision.
Which place is closer? According to the
The
map,
forest
that
is
is
close.
okay.
Like on the outskirts of town?
Yeah. Okay.
I'll go to the forest as well.
Shall we help them?
Dreyfus, Hazish! We must make our way to the forest to find this cleric.
To what end?
Surely we shouldn't split up the party, but still, I mean.
We could if you want an achievement.
Perhaps it would not be wise. Very well, we shall help you with your friend. He will need my tending in the short interim.
Okay. You guys begin. You walk through a little town.
Do we know what he's looking for so that we can kind of keep an eye out for like a certain type of herb or...
Are any of you trained in nature?
No.
No.
Nope.
You do not identify the ingredients he has.
Is Lee awake or he's just totally unconscious?
He is totally out. He's like
not
breathing
still at
heavy.
1 HP, right?
He's still at 1 HP.
Can
No
I?
one wants to heal him?
No, he will need like actual medical attention.
I can't just pour a super health potion into his mouth?
Try it.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay. As you're walking through town, you can see that there is actually what looks like a little square in the center of it. That this might be for the ritzy people. You know, there's a stone wall around it. They have gates.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe this is like for the high-scale citizens. This is for the fancy people.
Yeah.
And it does look like there are guards, so they must respect some kind of
Law.
yeah, here. And yes, that's that. But you're walking through. You end up walking outside of town. There's a whole bunch of little kiosks, and now they all
Quiz
are
is still with
aware
us?
of you. Quizit is still with you.
I'm going to throw him another arm.
He actually was eating a lot of those pieces too.
Is
so
he
you
not...
save
Can
him.
he not be seen by other people? Is he, like, chosen? This is me... Oh, this actually fucking might be getting an achievement, but fucking... I know that back when Castiel was a character, I couldn't see it.
You guys were able to... Everybody was able to see him in the Far Realm, which was where you guys met that creature. Here, the only people that appear to see him are you guys. You guys haven't really probed deeper in-game, but I can tell you nobody seems to be saying anything about this little
I will
thorny
ask Quizit. Why is it that no one's commented on your appearance? You're just as foreign looking as all of us, but somehow...
I don't want them to see me.
So you can just not be seen?
I didn't want you guys to see me, but you did.
Did you eat those guys?
Yes, I did. Well, I ate their soul.
Yeah.
I don't like the meat. That's the gross, messy part.
Maybe I'll just get rid of those arms then.
No, I need the soul that's trapped in the arm.
Well, hang close. There might be some more soul for you to feast on.
I
That's
don't
why
like
I'm
this.
here.
You said your name is Quizit. I don't like this place. I
Wizard
don't
is
like
my
any...
name and my rank and my role, until such a time as I become a devil.
You don't mind if I call you Q, do you? It's just easier.
You could call me Quizit.
It's a Star Trek thing.
I am not familiar with Star Trek.
I'm gonna venture out. I'm gonna venture into the woods.
Okay, it doesn't even...
Did we? What was his name? Wilson? Hector?
Winslow.
Winslow.
Dr.
Close.
Hector Winslow.
So I'll go into the woods and call
Wilson?
Dr. Winslow.
You don't hear a response. You hear some birds fly away in the distance.
I'm gonna sniff. Do I sniff
Actually,
any
Nick, you got an
perception.
achievement.
familiar?
Does he look like a bitch? Successfully interrogated an NPC. You found out where that cleric was. Wait, that was Rich.
I found out.
That was Rich. I'm sorry.
20.
You can pick up a faint fragrance in the wind.
What did you roll
Coming
for?
from the southeast.
What was that roll for?
Alright, perception. Alright, I believe he's this way.
I'm gonna roll perception and assist you.
I'm already walking.
Okay.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
You saw him sniff in the air and
34.
just start walking.
34.
I'm gonna walk with
What
him.
was your roll?
20.
My roll's 34 for perception for the smelling.
Okay.
Same direction?
Same thing. Southeast, you have a bit more of a pinpoint, so you're able to kind of take charge of it.
I'll be ahead. I'll be in the lead. I'll lead.
You walk for maybe 20 minutes deeper and deeper into the woods. And what are your passive perceptions? Or you can make a perception check. Whichever you
28 for passive. Can I use that perception roll that I just did?
decide. Actually, yeah.
36? 34? I don't remember what I said, one or the other.
24.
30.
Okay. All of you can actually notice that the foliage around here has been, some are picked, some broken. You notice some footprints.
Looks like someone's been here.
Anything big threatening footprints?
No, like small footprints.
Oh, would anyone like anything while I'm up? Some booze, maybe?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Like gnome or halfling size.
Okay. So I will continue to the southeast.
Okay. It doesn't take long for you to happen across what first is a little babbling brook, gentle and peaceful, and you step on these little rocks. I was actually thinking.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
No, you
Keep an
weren't.
eye on me. I'm on number 3 now. You know how I get.
So it doesn't take long. You stumble across this little brook, and you end up stepping on these little cobblestones that are in there, and it makes a little crunchy noise when you do, and you kind of slip a little bit because the stones are a little slick.
Actually, I have boots that make it so that rough terrain is no longer rough.
I am going to
It's not slowing
take
you
the
down,
spider
it's really
web out
shallow.
of my pack and tie it around my shoes.
I'm just saying.
Wait, never mind. Wrong character. I'll just teleport across. Wait, never mind.
Okay, you've used all your teleport moves.
I'll use my exceptionally high dungeoneering to tie a rope. Wait, never mind.
Do I smell stronger scent now?
It's getting stronger as you walk. And you happen upon the small mound into the earth. And this seems to be where the smell is permeating from, because you can actually, on one side, once you get closer, you see that there's actually a very natural-looking root that looks as if it's been fastened with...
Nature! I rolled poorly.
Dr. Winslow!
Who goes there?
It's 18.
You hear from inside the door. Root.
It's a root?
It's a root.
We need your help.
Dr. Winslow, we have come from the town of Barbaro. Babron!
We're not natives! I swear!
We're not from around here, but our friend has been greatly wounded and needs serious
Hold on. Don't come in.
I'm going
you
in.
decent?
I'm going in.
No,
I'm
do not
going
come in.
I'm going in.
The door seems to be fixed from the inside.
Why would you try to come in?
I said don't come in.
I don't know.
You could try to break it down.
No, because Rich is always like, I'm just gonna go. And I'm like, you can't just lead the party. You can't
Sometimes
just
there's
do
times
that.
to go through a door, other times there's not.
What is this room?
This is like a little halfling tree house under the roots of the tree.
Probably
It's actually
jerking
very
off,
well
whatever.
camouflaged. Like, it actually looks very natural. This root door is small enough that, like, a halfling or a gnome could duck to get in, but otherwise it just looks like a hill. It's pretty cool looking. But the root, actually, you hear a couple little things fumble around inside, and then the root opens up as a door, and out steps out this halfling with long, braided black hair and these tiny little glasses, and when the door opens, you are greeted by this awful smell. It smells terrible.
Like
You
what?
don't know what it is.
Like
It
what?
smells like, I don't know, decay and rot and nasty shit. But effectively, he opens the door, waft of nastiness, he closes it behind him, and before he does, he, like, rigs something on the inside.
What kind of cleric dwells in that filth?
A cleric with much to do. What can I do for you? Someone was hurt.
We're sorry to disturb you, but our friend was injured.
Let me see what I can do for him. Place him down here, please.
I'm gonna roll insight.
Okay, you're placing him down.
She's gonna wait until I give you 30 total.
Seems like a legitimate cleric. I don't
Okay.
know. It seems like he's actually going to help.
I'm gonna put him down.
Okay.
Who tethered these wounds with sapling?
He starts pulling them off.
You need to let the wound breathe. You can't cut off circulation. He'll never heal like this. I'm sorry.
What were we to do? Just leave him bleeding out?
How long ago did he sustain
He
these
had
wounds?
acid burns.
I could see that. From a
From a purely medical point of view.
Remoraz? Is that a Remoraz acid?
Do I know the name of the thing?
Yes, you do.
You're
Okay.
actually the only one that did.
Okay, well, I just wanted to make sure I actually knew the name of the thing and not, like, all of its dietary habits.
Is that a Remoraz I
That-
taste?
That giant sandworm we fought. Yes, it was a Remoraz.
How did you get him out of the Remoraz?
You must be a very skilled cleric to know that.
I know I am. But how did you get him out?
I went in to go get him.
My God,
I'm level 16 if you haven't noticed.
mildly impressive. Very impressive. And what of the Remoraz? Should I be worried?
He's dead.
He's dead.
You three killed a Remoraz.
I'm gonna use my at will.
And
My ghost.
he was in
shout,
another realm.
My ghost shout. My
Interesting.
ghost sound. I'm gonna recreate the sound that he
The
made.
Remoraz?
The exact sound.
My God, it's here!
No, you fool! That was just its cry. Check your Pokedex.
You're right.
Can you fix our friend?
After I get these damn sapling off, some idiot strapped him tight with them.
He goes over
You
him.
bet. I'm gonna walk up and you'd better what? Actually, I'm gonna roll intimidate. Yeah, I'm gonna roll intimidate. You better watch your tone. Hazish is the best shaman we've got. This is my intimidate roll. No, it's not.
He might be a great shaman, but he's
Yo, you don't answer until you
walking
see the
between
roll.
them,
Okay.
and I'm gonna
don't know where
tell
you're
Franklin's character, whom I don't know, some bitch whore, and I'm like,
Dreyfus.
listen, you need to calm the fuck down.
Did you hear that?
It was
Dreyfus.
26 total
Stein
intimidate.
spoke to you.
26.
Okay.
I heard.
I'm standing in between.
That's okay.
Can you please just heal my boy?
Thank you for appealing to reason and tending to this beast.
Hey, it was still a good intimidate. 26 intimidate.
He
That's
goes
not
up.
bad.
He finishes pulling off the sapling.
Oh, this is far worse than I thought. Did he lose consciousness inside the Remoraz? As I feared.
The spirit of the Remoraz now dwells inside the child.
You see him like opening his mouth and looking in there.
He has inhaled and swallowed some of the acid. He has internal injuries.
What can we do to help?
There is a procedure I could do. It's risky.
I'm going to have to take this orb of pure radiant energy and shove it into his chest.
Essentially,
He'll get 6 saving rolls.
I would have to drain his blood and give him new blood.
Nanobots?
No, not nanobots. I'm unfamiliar with the term.
His own blood, or new blood?
New blood.
From who?
From a
Who's ever willing to
womb.
donate, really?
How much?
A whole body's worth. Luckily, he's a frail little thing.
The boy may be Koresh, but Stein... We know your name, right?
Uh-huh.
Stein did save our lives. And I'll offer my arm, because he'll probably want to do a blood test, right?
I will need to do a blood test, yes.
I figured as much.
I'm gonna offer my arm as well.
I will offer my arm as well.
Just make sure you
I'm the
sterilize...
biggest and strongest. I have the most blood.
That's true, he has the strongest blood!
Okay.
Test my blood.
You can't even get the needle in your arm.
Wait, hold up. First, does Hazish have any fire attacks?
Sure. Yeah.
I want him to sterilize whatever he's using to draw the blood between each use.
Fine. All he needs is like a finger prick. You can even prick your own finger in, and he just, you know.
Okay, then never mind. I'll just take my nail and poke myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna summon my scythe, light it on fire.
You keep cauterizing the wound.
You get the overkill achievement. I'm just kidding. No, that's really cool. I liked it. Don't sad face me.
I'll poke myself with my claw.
I am going to now roll to see if you guys are matching blood types for Lee Cheng. Stein is not.
Can you tell us what blood types we are? So I can write it down, so I can know.
You are type 1 blood type.
Type 1?
In D&D, it's categorized differently now. They don't have blood types. I'm just creating
What
it.
type of blood type?
I think it should be
does
like type
he have?
moon, type
Lee-
sun, type soul.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah. See, I have good ideas. You should let me edit the audio.
I didn't hear what it was.
Yeah, I didn't hear either.
You should also give
You
me
were
the
screaming
maps
too much.
so I can make 3D models of the maps, please. I would love to do that.
Stein, you are blood type
to do
1.
that.
What would you like blood type 1 to be called? Something simple, preferably.
Oh.
O?
Quetzalcoatl.
Like O-H? O-O?
No. Oh.
Like letter
Just like
O.
letter O. Because, which makes sense, because they can have everything. They can... No, they're the universal donor, so I
Rich.
guess they can't be I can't
Are you
be
working tomorrow?
You can. It's called
Yes.
whatever you want. You're inventing a blood type right
Never
now.
mind.
have a blood type death.
Skull. Just a skull symbol.
Death.
Okay. Type 1 has been categorized as death. Ah, Mungo, you are a matching blood type with blood type 5. And what is blood type 5 called?
The moon.
Okay. You are blood type 2. Needs a name.
Blood type flow.
That's
Blood
gross.
type 3 will be sun.
Not that kind of flow.
4 will be stars. 6 will be cloud.
You named a blood type and you called it flow. What am I to allude to?
I was thinking of like a river.
Yeah. The regular.
Fine.
Hazish did not
You know what?
do a blood test.
I'm playing a female character.
Any
It's
of us
okay.
match?
It appears you, Mungo, are the only batch.
We told you he had the strongest blood.
Indeed. Indeed he does.
I will volunteer.
Very well. You understand that I need all of your blood.
I thought you said you don't need all of it just to fill him.
Well, obviously half is not enough for either one of you to survive.
Wait,
so
no, hold up.
He's like half my size.
It still does not
Wait.
work that way.
I'm
you
just
do it
I'm just
in
reminding you that I volunteer as tribute, sacrifice
Can you
yourself
do it in increments?
is an
Like
achievement.
liters of blood at a time? Because it takes a certain amount of time to recreate blood if you eat food.
I will need more.
I
will
know,
need
but
more to start. You will need to find another donor. Your friend needs help immediately. He will not allow
I'll
it.
pull Stein aside.
Hazish,
What? No, I won't do it.
why did you not have your blood tested?
Why do you think I'm not going to help the Koresh?
He's not a Koresh, he's a boy.
Says you and him.
Could we say that maybe like 100 years ago, the Koresh and the whatever we are split off? No, forget it. I'm not gonna break role playing like that.
So are you going to say anything to sway him?
Whether he's Koresh or not Koresh, he's done nothing to harm us and only helped in our endeavor.
For now. He's a lone Koresh.
Hazish.
I'm gonna go up to
Hazish. I'll put my arm on him, on his
I
shoulder.
think he's going to stab you.
Hazish. I'm gonna help you fucking right now. Hazish, listen. You know as well as I do. Oh, this is something that I told Rich. You may not know this, but my matriarchy, you two are currently the second and third in the matriarchy because it follows me, not our clan.
Okay.
Okay, so you two are the second and third in our matriarchy right now. You know, as a member of... I forgot what I was gonna say. Shit!
Stein, what were you going to say?
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Nothing.
Then I will not give blood. My blood, not mud. I would give mud.
You know that our matriarchy follows me around, not our clan. And the same goes with our alliances and our enemies. This one, Stein,
Are you ordering me to help the Koresh?
he is not Koresh. He may be of the Koresh,
Of my own will, I will
but
not.
he is not of the enemy clan.
I will not give
There's
my blood
this-
voluntarily. Should you order it,
Oh my. Hold on. We got a show
There's
going
this
on.
haunted
anything
house.
shy of an order,
Now,
I will
you
not
have to go
follow.
through, single
But I'm
file,
ordering you.
right? There's only one at a time, and they make you walk through a
He gives some
hallway.
of his
What are you
blood.
rolling for?
I have to roll
If-
his blood
I'll
test.
say-
Fake use
If it would
cameras.
make you easier.
I think they're fake. They have to be.
I could do it
There's
myself.
so much sanitary things.
You have to sign a waiver.
It's the same as me, right? Same as
Uh,
him.
There's a lot of them that you have to
Same
like
as
sign
Lee.
Yeah,
waivers.
yeah.
It's like
Hey.
the one most fucked up.
You
in
see,
the
I
US.
told you.
It's in the
He
city.
is a matching
Oh, that-
blood type.
Yeah, you guys, he just rolled a 5. It worked.
Hazish, you will donate
Are
as
you
well.
gonna give, or do I have to fucking kill you, and then drain your blood?
We have 2 allies. Actually, do you speak Abyss?
Do
You
you
speak
need me-
Abyssal, right? All the Gnolls speak Abyssal. Do you speak Abyssal?
I do.
I don't know that you speak Abyssal, so to you, in Abyssal, I'm saying, Hazish, we have 2 allies in this world besides... I forgot your name.
Mungo.
Mungo. We have 2 allies in this world besides Mungo, and you're offering the blood to one of them right now. He may be our enemy, but he may be our ally. And even so, when we get back to the Gosh Desert, he may be our key to infiltrating the
Koresh.
the Koresh,
He
taking them
replies.
down from the inside.
He replies in Abyssal. Very well.
I'm going to say in Abyssal, he's a fucking Asian boy. I have no idea what you're talking about, and you guys are fucking retarded.
She speaks Koresh.
I didn't know she did.
Speaks Abyssal.
She's also Koresh.
We speak Abyssal too.
You guys are fucking
I'm
retarded.
gonna look
Are
at.
you saying? Oh,
I'm gonna
Yes,
look at Hector
We
Winslow.
speak Abyssal
I'm
too.
looking at Hector Winslow. I want to see the look on his face. Does he understand us?
He doesn't seem to understand it.
If Hazish does not
I'm gonna look
offer,
back
I
at
will
them.
gladly donate what must be donated.
Oh,
You will die in the process.
I love Rich.
He doesn't hear that. That's in Abyssal, right?
My shaman could bring me back.
Wait, who are you speaking to?
Everyone.
Us
Oh,
in
whoever's
Abyssal.
there.
in
No,
Abyssal.
in common.
Thank you.
Oh, never mind.
Bloplut! Flifloflit!
Alla staffarnis! Era farben!
Well,
Blah!
Blah.
Blah!
were you
Is
gonna?
that fallen there? Blah!
Were you ordering Hazish? He volunteered.
He
to give
already
everything.
offered the blood, yes, I assumed it worked.
I have been ordered to help, so I shall.
I'll say this though. As What are we?
The more time we waste, the more trouble the boy will find.
He'll hook you guys. He's hooking you up.
While Dorvi blood runs through that child's veins, you must understand that you are our allies. This is a strange realm.
We agreed to this when we first started.
I believe we did. Let's make a pact again.
It's a blood It's a blood pact because we are all Drew blood. It's a blood pact.
Okay.
I'll lay down and whatever needs to be done.
He hooks you up.
I'm gonna make some sweets and juices.
You're gonna go around and try to find stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
berry
While you're
juice.
walking around, you can roll for nature.
Stein, what is it that you are doing?
Shh. I'm on with nature right
Are
now.
you going with
17.
I'm a little confused. So
Stein might not want her to go with him.
Dreythus starts to walk with you.
I don't understand. You're going to leave your child in his time of need?
You see Stein like pick up an apple.
I'll roll nature too. Ooh,
Dreythus finds grapes.
31. 31.
You find a
Great.
grapevine, and you hear something through it.
What was it saying? I bet you how I knew about your plans to make me blue. Who the fuck is Hermione?
You just hear it through the grapevine.
I bet you're wondering how I knew
I'm gonna go back with like the
about
apple.
your
Okay.
plans
Well, while
to
you
make
guys
me
are
blue.
gone,
With some other guy you knew before.
Mungo and Hazish are hooked up to Lee Cheng, and Dr. Winslow standing before you as well. And he's just kind of monitoring it, just watching it happen.
Can I write down these grapes?
I can't.
What are these grapes?
Well, you're
I'm gonna
gonna-
rush back.
Stein's gonna.
I'm gonna rush back.
I'm taking the
I'm
grapes.
rushing back.
Okay, you're still
I'll be there
gathering
for that.
stuff. You just found your
No,
apple.
no, no. I didn't know that they were starting already.
We're already doing the
They
transfusion.
were prepping.
They were prepping. They weren't doing anything.
Just tell me what the
No, I need
grapes
to be
do.
there.
What are the grapes? Give me the grapes. I want the grapes.
They're grapes.
Sour grapes.
Green grapes.
How many?
Okay. Well,
How many?
while he's still starting out,
You know what's going on in my
3
head?
dozen. While you went to get the stuff, Hazish has turned to you, and over, talking like past Lee Cheng because you're each on one side. I don't agree with what Dreythus is having us do to help. I know you volunteered and you're willing to die, which is unusual. Why, Mungo? Why would you want to die for this Karash?
A sacrifice of myself might be the only way to ensure the safe arrival of everyone else back in the Gosh Desert.
What good would we be without you? You're the second in command for a reason, and this is but a child.
He's not the second in command. He's only the second in command because you two are the two with me. He's probably like somewhere way down the line.
She is the matriarch, and it is my job to kill what needs to be killed. And in this case, if it is myself to ensure her safety, then it shall be me.
I didn't even have to instruct him. He's a much better subject than you are. Not that I'm there. I'm not there.
Very well.
I'm not there.
understand. I will give what needs to be done.
It's okay. You can start playing Hazish correctly once your character dies. Oh, I called both of you out!
And that is where you come back. You can actually see the blood transfusing out of Lee Cheng, and he turns really pale and like withers a little bit. And then you see the
I'm gonna
blood
hold his head.
going back in, and you see him becoming a bit more animated. Color returns to his skin. I do just have to roll for one very important thing.
And roll well, damn it.
Actually, Nikki, aka Stein, would you like to roll endurance for Lee Cheng?
For Lee. You get the special blue, only knows how to crit. Ooh, high crit, right? It's a high crit die.
It's a high crit die.
His eyes open. Hold on.
You know
What's
what?
your eye color?
Our eye color?
Red.
Yeah, I'd say it probably matches our fur. We're all red eyes.
His eyes open, and his once brown eyes are now red. Because that's how it works now. And his eyes look up at you. Stein?
I'm gonna hug him.
Where am I? He limply hugs you back, with an IV in each arm.
What? It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna start stroking his hair.
As you're stroking his hair, because you've pet his head a million times, it actually feels
It
unusually
falls out.
thick.
He has leukemia. I'm sorry.
That would be thin.
Stein, why are you looking at me like that?
You got very thick hair.
I always have.
Is that me? Is that me?
Yeah.
But it's
You can all
it's
have
been
that.
joking in character. I'm gonna give it to everyone.
Oh, I feel so much better. Why am I hooked up to these two?
Am I still outside or did I go back into?
You're there.
They have the same blood type as you. I would give my whole self if I was your blood type.
I know you would, Stein. And he shakily reaches up and puts his hand
This
on
is in common, right?
Yeah.
I'll say.
I feel so faint.
I'll say.
Rest for
I'm
now.
hungry.
Oh, I'm gonna give him a ration.
Okay, like a fruit you just found?
Yeah.
He starts eating it, and you can see him kind of coming back too.
Child, you may be Koresh, but I want you to know, on this day we are allies. And I will give him a gift. I will put it around his neck for him because he is very weak. But the amulet of the Koresh that I just found,
Okay.
it's his, and I will tell him that this is the amulet of the Dorvai, as I am giving it to him.
Okay. You can roll for bluff.
I'm renaming the item that I own. I don't have to bluff.
I'm rolling for insight.
Okay.
It's a 19 bluff.
What do you got?
Less than 19.
Okay. Then
And I don't know what I'm doing.
You're
you
woozy.
feel very weak, yeah. You're just laying there. You're still giving blood.
Is he weak-ended?
So, Drythus has given Lee Cheng the amulet of the Dorvai.
He gets a +2 religion and +2 history.
Thank you. I mean, you don't have to give me this. I already thought we were friends.
For one who I once thought was my enemy. That is, what is the opposite of belittling? Embiggening? That is truly embiggening of you.
We have not yet confirmed if he's our enemy or our friend. Can I have some of that fruit? I feel weak.
I'll give him some of my grapes.
He'll eat some.
Like
of
him a
it.
whole dozen grapes.
Okay, he starts picking at him. Well, I'm happy I was able to help your friend. Another 5 minutes and you'll be done. Is there anything else I could do for you?
Do you know of any monks around with special powers?
Special powers for what?
I don't know, just different techniques of battle.
Of battle, you say?
Do you speak only Elven? Do you speak Elven as well? Mike?
Well, he's good for Monday at 10:30.
What?
Sorry, Sunday.
10:30 what? In the morning?
I also speak common.
When
Yes,
he-
Sunday.
when he
10:30.
said
Remember
that-
to help him move stuff from IKEA.
When Lee said, you don't have to help me and give me this,
Why so early?
he took it, right?
10:30.
That's early.
Does that say Team Castile?
Yes.
I assume it's actually, like, supernatural and not you printed it out.
No.
You
It would be
could
Team Stein.
We could print... That's true.
He speaks Elven?
Yes.
I'm saying only Elven. I'm looking for a monk who does blood magic.
Blood magic, you say?
Yeah.
And what need of you for blood magic?
I want to have another weapon.
Oh. Well, as you can imagine, monks are typically that of a very stern faith, and they don't typically dabble in such dark magics.
I am also a monk.
You are a monk.
Uh-huh. Do you want to see my crane dance?
No, I do not. I've heard terrible things of the crane dance. Most fierce movie. I would say if you're looking for really any monks, which I doubt they know of that, to the north there's the Civites Temple.
It's the Stavitis Temple?
It's
Stavitus!
a mass gathering of monks. It's actually the largest in the entire world.
Where would I have to go to find out how to do this blood magic?
That I don't think I could help you. I don't know.
Look how Dr. Hector Winslow is not at all curious as to how we found him.
That's a good question, Drythus.
I didn't ask a question.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I heard you say something.
No, perhaps you are mixing player and character knowledge?
No such thing. Well, I hate to even ask of this, but well, normally I would ask for payment. In this particular case, I would rather you just swear to me that you will never disclose this location to anyone,
You got it.
nor ever enter my little.
As long as we can continue using your services.
Fine. Not happy about it?
Oh, I didn't even have to roll anything.
You don't. Kind of got me by the balls on this.
That's right, we do.
You don't tell anyone about it, and you never go into my little mound of dirt. It's my dirt.
I have a question.
Can I take a jar of your dirt?
No, you may not.
I have a
What
vial.
is an anti-blast potion?
You don't know of the blast.
No, can you tell me what it is?
Hold on. He scurries into his little mound. You see him, like, reach in. Yeah, little waft of bad smell. And he comes out carrying that. If you do not wish to read it, you can pass it to, somebody who does.
Beware, blasts in area. Blasts have been spotted on multiple occurrences in the area. There is no cure for blast touch BTs. Reward offering for eliminating the blast threat at 1 gold per sapling corpse delivered to any town hall in Merrick Township.
Merrick?
Or Mirac.
One
There you
gold piece for every...
For every blast you bring back.
For every corpse?
For every little blast corpse.
It's pretty shitty.
I'm amazed you haven't heard of the blasts. They're these small little creatures that, when they touch you, they turn you into, we could say, a plant of sorts.
I saw.
It's a most terrifying disease.
Are you right on my shoulder, Rich?
It's a terrifying disease. The blasts are these small, dark, shadowy little figures. They almost look as if little bulbs growing out of the earth, but in reality...
I'll use my at-will whispery thingy, which no one else can hear, to ask Quizit if he's heard of the blasts.
I've heard of the blasts. We have them down in hell.
What are they like?
We use them to burn. They make great kindle.
I've been looking for some good tinder.
Yes. Essentially, they're really bad for you organics. Because what they do, when they touch you, you start to turn all green and moss-like, and then before you know it, you're a standing statue in a plant form.
If only I wasn't playing an organic character. Never mind, you didn't hear that.
I don't know what you're speaking of, but
You didn't hear it. It's fine, it's okay.
very well. Nonetheless, the fact that they're even trying to cure it is ridiculous. You can't cure that. That's like curing somebody turned to stone.
I would roll insight, but I'm feeling like he's absolutely certain that he knows that it can't be cured.
He's pretty certain that it can't be cured.
Good thing we have our potions.
Good thing we have a cure.
I've been researching the blast touch for quite a time now, and I've yet to find a cure myself.
I'm gonna
Though I've dabbled.
commit a cardinal sin. Skip out on some plot.
Then how would you have an anti-blast antidote?
What are you speaking of?
What are you speaking of?
What are you speaking of? I don't understand.
You said you've dabbled in a cure.
Have you gone by my shop?
We may have visited.
That's not okay.
When we got there, the door was busted open.
You can roll bluff.
I hope you have a high bluff. Nice.
My God! The door was busted open by some ruffians who we shoot out of your store, but they tried to attack us when we left the rear of your store.
My God, I can't believe it. Normally those little hooligans at least have enough respect to the man who saves their lives.
I killed 3 of them behind your shop.
Oh my God, I hope you didn't kill the Jacksons.
Are they dirty?
Yes,
Then maybe.
there's 5 of them.
I only killed 3 of them.
Not young Michael.
No,
He's the talent.
I'm sure Michael is fine. He doesn't normally fool around with riffraff.
But we noticed when we were in there that you had
Okay, so
A potion.
how to drive this die?
a potion labeled for the anti-blast.
It was still there. They didn't even take anything. Yes, I did have a
We
potion.
didn't check the register.
It is the closest thing I've ever come to
By the
creating
way, I
a
took
drawer.
some potions, but I put money in your drawer. I put in 22 gold.
22 gold.
What, you only took 2 potions?
Yes.
Oh. No, then that's fine. I had prices listed on there somewhere.
Were there actually prices listed?
Yes.
No, out of game.
Out of game, there probably were somewhere. But let's face it, you
out
guys
of
aren't
game
looking for
question.
that
I
stuff.
have an out of game question. 2 questions. How late are we playing? And are we ordering food, or should I just go get something on the way home?
We are going to get White Castle very soon.
Oh. I love White Castle. How did you know?
And we're going to play all night.
Alright, first of all,
I don't have work tomorrow. I
We'll
can
have
play
to
until like
drive
12.
the truck.
No, legitimately, like, should I have another
have to
beer or should
drive-
I
Can we
stop?
hold it? Let's reach a point where we can stop so I don't have to edit out.
We can't stop now.
Can't stop now, Funk's old brother right about now.
We're in the middle of a dialogue.
So this anti-blast,
Yes.
it does not work?
I have tested it on some confirmed cases, and it has not worked. But I believe it to be a breakthrough. It's the closest I've ever gotten to something successful.
What is the source of these blasts? They don't sound like creatures from your realm. Using my knowledge from what Quizit just told me.
We don't know where they're from. About a year ago, they started surfacing, first in few numbers, and now they could pop up and swallow a whole city if we're not
I
careful.
will look to Quizit, so they think that I'm just looking at nowhere. He thinks I'm looking at nowhere, but I'll look at him like, what's up with these things? Where are they from? They're just from hell?
They're from hell. Their job is to recruit souls. That's how they become a Quizit. They kill.
Will the blast turn into Quizit?
Yeah. It's a promotion.
So let me ask you this. As a Quizit, would you seek to eradicate as many blasts as you could?
Who are you talking to?
Quizit.
Who's Quizit?
I'm using my ghost whisper. You can't hear me.
Can you communicate with that, or can you hear back?
You still have to speak, though, right?
Ghost sound. You cause the sound as quiet as a whisper or as loud as a yelling or fighting creature to emanate from the target. You can produce non-vocal sounds, etc., etc.
Okay.
If you whisper, you can whisper quietly enough that only creatures adjacent to the target
That's pretty cool.
can hear
Okay.
your words.
So what did you ask him?
Are blasts, like, as a Quizit, would he not want other blasts to be promoted to Quizits?
There's certain rules. I can't interfere with the blasts, just as a devil can't interfere with a Quizit.
But that's not stopping us. Now I'm asking you, as a Quizit, would you want as few others on your level as possible? Because this is an interesting opportunity for us.
He licks his teeth. Nikki, can you do the lick of teeth? Like that.
I see.
In a very creepy way.
I assume there are probably fangs that he's going over at the same time.
I would like to see them dead, yes. Fewer Quizits means more openings in a devil position for me.
Let me explain something to you. He's like small, right?
It's like
So-
a foot tall.
I wouldn't hunch down because we're in public. Never mind.
You're using
But-
your whisper too.
I know, but I'm still whispering to him. Let me explain something to you. My people are matriarchal, and I am their queen. If you haven't, I don't know if queen is the right, whatever word I want to come up with. And a matriarchy follows me. Our objectives follow me. So while we are not in the desert that I originate from, I must change my people's objectives to meet our needs. You seem to be a powerful ally, although you have not proven yourself yet in battle. Something that you would be interested in. You may not assist us in killing the blast, but you may assist us otherwise, and our objectives may
You have a
be
deal.
killing
You
blasts.
keep feeding me souls, get me promoted. You might even have a devil on your side.
I really do enjoy the sound of that.
Very well. So, your friend is going to be good to go. And I'd appreciate it if you would try not to come back for a while.
Well, we hope to not be in such dire situations anytime soon.
Very well. Have a safe journey. And where are you guys going from here?
I don't know, because I went to the party.